Arthur Anaya has been in and out of jail, off and on probation for years. He was also held for a long period at the state mental hospital. News 13's Kim Holland has been digging into his past.
Arthur Anaya's life has been filled with violence. The 54-year-old mugshots are evidence of his run-ins with the law. He was charged and later acquitted of attempted murder and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon in 1985. In the mid-90s, he went on a crime spree that included armed robberies, battery on a police officer, assaults on family members, and the list goes on. Then in 2003, he was convicted of domestic violence and aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. But even with all of that history, News 13 has learned that New Mexico's criminal justice system may have cut Anaya a big break recently. Anaya spent 10 years in the state mental hospital in Las Vegas, New Mexico for that crime spree. A jury later convicted him on numerous violent charges, even though he had a mental illness for a head injury he suffered. In 2005, Santa Fe Judge Michael V. Hill sentenced him to 40 years, suspending 22 of them. The reason, V. Hill says? Reports from doctors that he was responding to treatment and medication. Anaya received credit for the 10 years he spent at the mental hospital. He served 4 of the remaining 8 years in prison and was paroled in March 2009. Now, here's where it gets weird. Anaya was supposed to spend the next 5 years on probation, but less than a year and a half later, his lawyer argued that he shouldn't have to spend any more time on probation. The DA's office agreed, and the judge signed off on it. So Anaya was released from probation and put on the streets unsupervised. We tried to find out why this happened, but no one from Judge V. Hill to the Corrections Department to the District Attorney, Angela Spence Pacheco, could explain why this extremely violent man was put on the honor system. And now Anaya is on the run, accused of murdering a mother and her daughter's 16-year-old boyfriend over a month's rent. Kim Holland, KRQE News 13.
A relative tells News 13 that Anaya is unlikely to be taken alive because he does not want to go back to prison.